But that's not how a democracy works.
Oh, man, you're right about that. A democracy is so often swayed by the feeling of the moment, by the emotions of the
Right,
moment.
something happens and all of a sudden everybody goes, wait, we have to do this, we have to stop that, we have to vote for this. It seems to be very much emotionally driven quite often in a democracy.
So our founding fathers, when they looked at all those different forms of government, when they looked at democracies, the term they used to describe democracy was mobocracy. It's the mob that gets together and votes that they want to do something.
So there's no problem with the idea of democracy and everybody voting. So we want everybody to vote. In fact, in America, we encourage everybody that is legally of age and we think they should vote.
We don't just encourage them to vote, we think they have a duty to vote.
That's a difference with a true democracy where people can have an emotional feeling and that emotion can lead them to do something that ultimately we could look and go, well, that was pretty destructive, right? That's what happens in a democracy, which again is why you pointed to a founding father who said, in America, we don't need a democracy. In fact, I think it was also a founding father who said, there's never been a democracy yet that did not commit suicide because their emotions led to their own destruction. And this is why you can find in the history of the world, you can find in the history of government where there were nations who tried democracies, but a true democracy doesn't have a system of morality, it doesn't have boundaries, it doesn't have defined standards, it's just whatever the emotional will of the people is, and ultimately that's just not going to work very long.